Hello everyone, my name is Sanjay and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we will discuss about the constraints. So guys, what are constraints? So basically constraints are type of rules which you set on the data in the table. So in today's world, data is everything for every business. So business is completely dependent on the accurate information, or you can say that the data. So that's why constraints are being used to for the accuracy of this data. So let's see the definition of constraint. Well, constraint ensures reliability and accuracy of the data in the table and also used to specify the rules for the data in the table. So as I said, it specify the rules basically. Okay, so that it making sure the reliability and accuracy of the data in the table. Okay, so let's see how to create the any constraint. So the simple syntax is basically I have used R first database to in this in this database list. So this is the database. So as of now I'm just putting the comment here. So what is the syntax to create any constraint? So create table, as we discussed in our last session. So while creating the table, so create table name, and within the parenthesis you will define the column names, data types, and after the data type you will mention your constraint names. So so we will discuss about all these constraints one by one, but here we will focus so major constraints. Okay, so here you will put constraint. Okay, so let's see, in SQL there are a lot of constraints, but the major constraints we use while creating the table. So these constraints are like unique constraint. In a table, when you want to define a distinct value, so in that scenario, so we use unique constraints. So values are different in every column in such kind of constraint. Okay, the second one is primary key. Obviously I think you are aware, because it's a combination of not null and unique, and it always a good practice when you create a table. It always have the primary key. Okay, so the another is foreign key. It always creates the link between the tables based on the primary key. So we will discuss in detail in the later session when we will create a foreign key constraint. Okay, and not null. As I said, not null cannot have a null value in the column. Basically, if you see primary key, combination of not null and unique. So basically in a column, when you want there should not be any null value. So in that scenario we will put not null constraint. Okay, the next one is check constraint. Basically it satisfies a specific condition. For example, like age column. So where age column, most of the people age cannot be more than 150, right? So in that scenario we will put such kind of constraint or condition. Okay, the default, sometimes if we want to give a default value in a particular column, if we forget to update something, so in that scenario we will use default constraint. So we will create and we will use this constraint one by one. So for this session, I think we have discussed about the definitions and the major types of these constraints. So we will discuss about in detail in the next session. So till then, thank you very much.